What is going on? It is Donald Poe Photography, and today I want to talk to you guys and gals about why the Nikon D200 is going to be a cult camera in a couple years. Now, let's get started on some background lore, the lore of the Nikon D200. So, this camera came out in November of 2005. In November of 2005, I was in first grade. I was a youngin', as the kids would say. My brother was 6 years old, and you know, both my parents were just working. But this camera, this beauty of a camera, came out, and it was retail $1,700 brand new, and that is about, with inflation, $2,667. That's a lot of money. That like, not doubled, but almost doubled. That is insane to think about. But this camera can be had today for under $100. And when I'm saying this is going to be a cult classic, you know, you get a great camera that was for the prosumer market for only $100. Not only $100, but you know what I'm saying. You can get it for $100 or you can get it under $100. These two cameras, I got this one. This is my main D200 body. I got it for $50. I attached my 35 1.8 from my Nikon D3400. That was the first lens I bought with my own money, and I just fell in love with photography after that. Like, just a nice background blur. It's amazing. This body that doesn't have a lens on it, I got for $17. The guy put it for parts only, which is why you should check parts only. Reading is fundamental. He said the SD card slot, it doesn't open. The CF card slot, my apologies. And the grip is off. But you know, this looks kind of disgusting, but you know, little tape can help that. But yeah, card slot doesn't open. It does open, you just gotta hit the button. So he gave away a beautiful camera. It is at the end of its life cycle. I checked the cycle. The shutter accuations is at 146K. And, you know, I got 4,000 rated at least. But this is a magnesium alloy body. This camera is sturdy. It gets sturdy like the kids out in New York City. And it's a solid camera that I got for $20 basically. That's half a tank of gas. And I got a professional camera from 2005, of course, but a professional camera. So this has a 10 megapixel CCD sensor. Now this sensor is amazing. Like, I love this sensor. Like, I always heard about the CCD sensor and how good it is, but until I actually started shooting with this camera, I was like, oh, I'm hip now. I understand why. For example, look at this picture of my friend RJ. Now, I did no editing. I did no altering to this picture. I shot it with the flash on in daylight, and just, it looks so great. It's sharp. The flash pops, and this is an in-body flash too, and it's just so nice, so crisp. And it made me realize, I'm like, why are we spending all this money on the latest and greatest gear? We have good gear right here. Now, I'm not knocking new gear. You know, if you are a hobbyist, you don't need the newest camera. But if you're a professional, you should get the newest camera. You know, make sure you can give the best service and provide the best service you can do, you know? So, I'm just going to show you a few examples also of, I put this in my photo book. I do a 6-month photo book, and I use multiple different cameras. We're gonna get, oh wow, I just popped it right here. Perfect example right here. Okay, so let's look at this. This was shot with the D200. Nothing edited. This is straight from camera. I'm gonna put it up on the screen so you guys can get a better look. And wow. So I blew this up 8.5 by 11 inches, and it looks great even when it's up close to my face. And then to the left, I have the picture of RJ, and then my man's right here. This was hard. This was hard for real. These are beautiful images, and I didn't even touch these images up. And this is from the Nikon D200. It is 10 megapixels, and the images are like, I've blown them up. Most people are not gonna blow their photos up 8.5 to 11 inches. Most people. But if they look good that big, you can go print a little bigger, and it'll still look good. But if you're just posting on Instagram and social media, this is the perfect camera for you. Under $100, and you get a quality image. It shoots raw. It doesn't shoot video. It has no video or live view, but that's okay. This is a stills camera basically, and it's amazing. Like, I can't stop raving about how much I love this camera. I love this camera because you literally can't get a better deal than this right now in this market, in this economy. 2023, as we speak right now, the Nikon D200, you're getting this under $100, solid performance. It even shoots 8,000th of a second if you need it to. Your buttons, your dials, a tactile experience is all right here. Can't beat that. I bought this camera because I was watching a HEISE'S video, and I love his videos. I binge his videos. I recommend it. I'll even drop the link to the review that I watched that made me want to buy this camera. And whew, you don't even have to dig through menus. This is just oh my god, you don't have to dig through menus. So older menus in cameras are a little bit finicky to go through. It could either be difficult or it could be easy, but you're using an older camera and you get everything you need, like quality, white balance, ISO, your shutter speed, your aperture, everything is here. It's like a FUJIFILM camera, like a new XT camera, and it's on a older body, and it's under $100. I'm gonna keep raving that it's under $100, by the way, because under $100 for a prosumer camera is bonkers. Like, it summarizes for everybody. So you spend $100 or less. You get a prosumer camera, 10 megapixels, perfect for uploading on Instagram, perfect for uploading pictures on any other site, and you can print the photos up in an 8.5 and 11 inch book. What more do you need? Everything else you need, you say that you need, you don't really need. The autofocus is pretty good, I'd say. Like, I don't really miss focus, and that's all I really need. Like, a little bit of autofocus if I don't want a manual focus. It's pretty quick, I'd say. It hits focus, and just great images, great straight out of camera images. Just, it makes your life, it makes you think for a second. Like, we have a lot of advertisements and everything pushed in our face that we get to a point that we're like, oh, we need this newest thing, and we just think stuff goes obsolete. But you can pick up this camera in 2073 and it would take the same exact pictures that it took in 2005. Nothing really changed. It just, maybe images got a little sharper, but the character of these images will stand throughout time, and these will be going up in value soon. So I'd recommend picking one of these up. So I actually want to thank 118 of you guys and gals. Thank you for coming to my quote-unquote TED Talk, listening to my rant on why this is a cult classic of a camera. If you do have a Nikon body, or any body, or even a Nikon D200, let's talk. Comment, share it to a friend that has a D200 so they can comment, and we can talk about how much we love this camera. Thank you for listening to my unorganized, off the dome freestyle of a cult camera of the D200. Thank you, for real. You're the best. I appreciate you. Please have a good day. Stay safe. Thank you.